Aries, welcome to your reading. So I am going to start here with the Celtic cross. I'm going to pull where your current energy is sitting. And what I'm going to do is just pull all the cards and then I will start interpreting. Ooh, okay. Let's find out about your past. Cards are very talkative today. Find out about your near future. Wow, okay. So these two positions are very similar as far as kind of intent. One is more focused on what's influencing you, and then it's kind of what else do you need to know. So they're very intertwined here. And I was thinking of both actually, and I got 3 cards. So I'm going to keep them and just read them together. Tell me about your potential outcome. Okay. So looking at the bottom of the deck here, I am getting the Ace of Cups, which indicates to me that right now you're very focused on your own happiness and figuring out exactly what it is that you're looking for and you're seeking. So whether it's another person or it's a job, it's something right now you're very focused on just identifying those basic elements that make you happy. Right now, I kind of love the energy that you're sitting in. So Knight of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. So again, this really does come back to this Ace of Cups energy. So the Knight of Wands is about just taking those initial actions towards something. This is a knight, not a king. So this is somebody who's still pretty early on in their journey. But with the Ace of Pentacles, this is about what do you find stable? What is it that kind of gets you going in the morning, motivates you on a regular basis? And that's really kind of the action that you're moving towards right now, is just maybe in identifying it, or maybe you do know, and it's kind of taking those steps to develop a routine, a pattern, some sort of lifestyle around what's going to make you happy. Instead of always trying to make somebody else happy, you're very focused on yourself right now, which is a very positive thing. And what the universe wants you to release. I'm getting the 5 of Swords here in reverse. So there is something here where you felt very manipulated in the past, and the universe is kind of encouraging you to kind of let that go, because that's hindering your progress towards your own happiness. This has a lot to do with whatever happened in the past here. You felt like the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor, but what really was happening was whatever the situation was that didn't work out wasn't meant to work out. This wasn't meant for you. This was never going to give you the type of happiness that you were seeking. It was never going to fulfill you in a way that really made you feel whole. So the universe kind of intervened and said, I've got something better planned for you. And so kind of took those steps to help you get out of that situation. Your strength is in being able to overcome whatever pain, whatever heartache that you felt in the past related to kind of, what I'm getting is that you felt like you lost everything, that there was something about, you had it all mapped out and it all looked like, if you were to look at this on paper, whatever the situation was, it was on paper, everything that you wanted. From a relationship to a career, it was literally like you had your life planned out and you thought that was what was going to make you happy, but it wasn't. And so when things fell apart, a lot of the pain that you went through was a disappointment in, well, why didn't I get what I wanted? I had it all. Why did I lose everything that I had? It was everything that I ever wanted. But the universe is telling you, that wasn't true at all. And I need you to focus now on what is going to make you happy, because that wasn't it. So I can see here in your near future. So if you have been kind of taking this journey to try and figure out exactly what's going to make you happy, you're very close to finishing. So with this 9 of Cups here, this is about your wishes being fulfilled, but I'm also getting that you're going to know exactly what that means. So there's a lot of the energy here. The universe wants you to focus on what is going to make you happy and not how you think that's going to play out. There's a huge difference. The universe will have it play out the way that it needs to play out in order for you to be your happiest. Your whole focus right now is, what are those things that are going to make you happy? Is it a certain level of respect? Is it a certain type of partner? Is it a certain type of relationship? Is it a certain type of job and just kind of job security? Those kinds of things. That's what the universe wants you to focus on. So I said over here that these 3 cards all kind of came out together. So this really kind of is, it's what's influencing this relationship, this situation, and what else you need to know about this. So I would say that you're finally getting to a place, and I can see it here with the Knight of Wands, where you're not really stuck in your head anymore. You're taking a lot of actions to move forward, whereas the Hermit really kind of is very secluded and will not take any steps forward. You're not in that energy anymore. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. And I also have the Page of Cups in reverse. So just in thinking about all of this, this all does relate to each other. So with the Hermit card in reverse, you were very much in your headspace because you thought, with the 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, you thought whatever it is that you were in, whatever relationship it was, whatever the situation was, you really thought, again, like this was everything for you, and that on paper, this looked like exactly what you wanted it to be. And when it didn't work out, you did go into hermit mode for a while. You're out of it now. You're out of it now. So this is kind of what's influencing it, is that you're moving beyond it. Hopes or fears. You're actually showing up in your own hopes or fears. So this is about you just kind of regaining your self-confidence and your happiness, and just kind of remembering who you are and coming back into that energy of, this is me, this is who I am, take it or leave it. Because for a little bit there, you weren't really in that space, and it was kind of more like, well, you know, I'll be whoever this person wants me to be, or I'll be this person in this job that's required. But it's really kind of one of those things where you are hoping to kind of get yourself back. You've been a little off track lately. When I'm looking at your potential outcome here, I'm getting the Empress and the Magician both in reverse. So I'm trying to pick up the energy. The energy I'm getting from the Magician is that whatever manipulations you allowed in the past, whatever kind of modifications, I should say, it's probably more realistic. It was one of those things where you found yourself conforming to a situation that maybe wasn't right for you. And that's where a lot of this stems from. That's ending. And the Empress, like what I'm getting from her is alone. That's ending too. If you felt alone on your journey, and I don't usually get that from the Empress, but if you felt like you've been alone as you kind of navigate this whole situation, that feeling of being alone, that feeling of being manipulated, and that you just had to keep things to yourself, that you couldn't open up to anybody or communicate to anybody, and really kind of had to sacrifice who you were, all of that is coming to an end. That's what's sitting in your potential outcome. I'm going to go ahead and clarify and see if we can get a little bit more detail out of this, starting with the Knight of Wands. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Getting the Tower in reverse. Let's find out about the Ace of Pentacles. The Devil. So here's what happened. The universe did intervene in a way that was sudden. There was definitely, whatever the situation was that you had been going through was really toxic for you, and you may not even have realized it at the time, but what it was really doing was holding you back. It was really holding you back. And so the universe created this tower to kind of come in and right size everything. So you've gotten through the tower. So that chaos has been, it's over. Like you're not sitting in that energy anymore. But the Devil energy is still here, and it's more about you identifying what is going to make you happy and also what isn't going to make you happy. And so that's where this Devil energy is coming into play. You know from being in this hermit mode, being inside your head and analyzing everything, what's not right for you, that's what the universe has you focused on. Tell me about, okay. The Five of Swords in reverse is being clarified here with the Ace of Wands. So this is, again, release the past, focus on what's going to make you happy, focus on your own passions. I'm seeing a lot of aces here. There's a lot of new beginnings happening for you. New chapter, doesn't have to be a big one, but definitely new chapter happening for you. In your past, where the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is being clarified with the World in the upright, which indicates to me that this was final. This was definitely something that was supposed to end. As I said before, the cards are just clarifying that this was supposed to end. Tell me about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Two of Cups. When you start focusing on what it is that's going to make you happy and you release the past, you release the pain. That's your strength. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. So it's now out here twice. So again, by focusing on your own happiness, you're releasing all the pain, because what is actually happening is that you're realizing it wasn't meant for you, that it was never going to make you happy. Tell me about the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles all in reverse. I got the Magician in reverse again. And I got the Four of Swords in reverse. This period of introspection and just kind of that pain, the manipulation that you felt, the sacrificing that you felt, that's, again, it's all over. This is, the Magician's out here twice now in reverse. So take it as it resonates, but it looks like you're actually making a lot of progress forward in your life. Yeah, the Emperor is being clarified with the Hierophant. So this is about you establishing a new belief system, just a whole new method of behaving and a whole new way of life for yourself. And that's really your hope, that when you come through all of this, because you are in the beginning stages of it, I am seeing with this Aces that this is the new chapter just developing for you, that your end goal is to regain who you are and establish yourself in a more solid way. Tell me about this Empress and the Magician in the reverse. Yeah, Eight of Cups, walking away. You're walking away from all this. You're moving away from that entire line of thinking, behavior, all of that. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an Oracle card and see if there's any last messages from the universe. Patience. Maybe a little hard for fire signs, but definitely patience. I mean, you've definitely been going through it. So you're doing the work. So it's all paying off, and it has the potential to keep paying off as long as you continue to move forward and focus on yourself. So Aries, that is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.